One higher rank wide receiver I have is Chris Olave. Now, we got news today that Andy Dalton is most likely the starter for the New Orleans Saints. Jameis Winston has been dealing with an ankle issue, and he's been dealing with fractures in his back. So that's problematic. And he's been throwing the ball to the other team. He's been throwing more interceptions, which is a problem. The New Orleans Saints have struggled with efficiency, but it's been Chris Olave who's been on fire. The first round draft pick for the New Orleans Saints, he's not only started to catch more passes, but he started to catch fire. Olave leads all NFL wide receivers in air yards. He's tied for 13th among receivers in targets as a rookie, also competing with Mike Thomas and Jarvis Landry for targets. He's commanded 13 targets in 2 straight games. Okay. And each of those games, 80 or more receiving yards. He's looking like a wide receiver 2 with wide receiver 1 possibility. Now, Michael Thomas is out for this game. Jarvis Landry, we're still waiting on news, but he's nursing an injury, and that could provide more of an opportunity for Chris Olave. And I think it balances out the Andy Dalton downgrade. Now, let's look at some of the stats from Andy Dalton. Yes, at the beginning of the season, Andy Dalton was looking really bad, okay, in 2021. He had 38 pass attempts against the LA Rams, 5.4 yards per attempt. He threw a pick, no touchdowns. He was the quarterback 32 week 1 against the Rams. Granted, it was the Rams defense last year, which was just barreling through the Bears. Fast forward to when he retakes over for an injured Justin Fields near the end of the season. He finishes as the quarterback 12 in week 12. He finishes the quarterback 17 in week 13. Still not great, but startable. He finishes as the quarterback 23 in week 17. A super flex consideration, but nothing more. Week 18 against Minnesota, quarterback 13. So it seems like his ceiling, Andy Dalton's ceiling, is quarterback 12. His floor is about quarterback 24. Now, that's why I actually have Andy Dalton in the top 25 of quarterbacks. I think that this is an interesting spot, with Chris Olave and the New Orleans Saints. So with Michael Thomas out, targets have to go somewhere. It's going to be the target gobbler, Chris Olave. I'm not too worried about Olave's downgrade. You shouldn't be either.